Hey, besties. Okay, so I really wanted to make a girl group because we're sort of like manifesting bands or like a band game pack or expansion pack to happen. I'm really hoping that happens. I think that would be fun, especially since we already have like the famous system from Get Famous. Like, I think it would fit right in. I don't know if it would technically be an expansion pack because, like, again, we already have fame, so it would really just be bands and, like, I guess like more hobbies, like different guitars and like other instruments and stuff. So maybe it would be more suited for like a game pack, but that's what we're manifesting. So I really wanted to try to imagine what a girl group would look like. And so the group that I really took most inspiration from is probably Flow. And I don't know, I'm assuming a lot of people know about Flow, but like I'll include pics because they're great. They're so good, very nice. They can really sing. I enjoy their music, and there's not like a lead in that group, you know, like they're all sort of the group, which is, I think, the fairest and best way to make a girl group, because if there's a lead, like that means that there's always someone that's like more important, or at least viewed as more important than everyone else. It's like the communist girl group. And so I really wanted to avoid that, but I kind of did it anyway. Just because this first sim, I really loved her look. So like, she's not the lead, but if there were a lead, she would be the lead. So basically what I went for is I went for 3 like stage outfits, right? And so this first one is gonna be like, I don't know, like more like a Coachella type vibe. Like an outdoor warm event. And they're like performing, and so I wanted to give them like orange and golds as like a color scheme for like their outfits, and also like strappy, so it's like kind of Y2K. This is really like specific, like an orange and gold Y2K type of vibe, right? And so basically what I did is I made sure that everybody had like bracelets, earrings that were like, they're both golds, and then their tops were going to be orange and strappy in some way. They're all wearing the same jeans, and I think that's something that I regret doing, because I don't know, I feel like it doesn't really make that look very exciting. I think like waist up, I think the looks for the 3 girls are like really fun, but like them all having the same jeans was like not very cash money of me. Like, it's not thinking correctly. I don't know why I did that, but I also really like the sim too. Like, I think she came out really well. She kind of looks like a sim that I already made, but like not on purpose. Like not at all on purpose, and not exactly. So like I'm gonna let it slide, but I really do enjoy her like look. And I also, like, for the hair, I wanted it to be like some sort of updo, so like it's kind of like there's synergy amongst their like outfits and hair choices and makeup choices and stuff. And it's almost kind of like the copycat challenge, but not quite. Just because like when you see a group, they usually like have a theme or like some sort of consistency with their outfits. That way they look really nice standing together. So I wanted to make sure that like their outfits made sense collectively and without making anybody like the lead necessarily. So yeah, I wanted to make sure that we had like some form of updo, and it didn't have to be like the same thing, and I didn't want them to wear like the same thing. Like, I wasn't trying to make like a 60s girl group or something where they like all have to wear the same dress and like the same hair wig or whatever. Like that was not the vibes. And I kind of wanted them all to like express their personality a little bit through like their like accessory choices and their like top choices in this particular outfit. Because again, I gave them all the same jeans. Can you tell that I'm like really not over that? I really regret it. Like I really regret it. But I think it was fun. Like I like the idea of it. And the screenshots are also interesting. Like I think they're like as good as I could have done, because they're not like a rock band, you know? Because I considered making that, but I think I'll save that for whenever the band pack actually comes out. I am once again manifesting a band pack, but they're a girl group. Like that's not their vibe, so I didn't want to build like a stage, like a dark sort of stage, because I don't think that's where they would ever be performing, you know? I don't think that fits their aesthetic. That's really not their vibes. So I use the like sim session stage because I think that fits their vibes a lot more. But low-key, I feel like that was the place that I was envisioning like this first outfit set, like that would be their event. But I do like a more like fancy one, actually two fancier ones, which I think would also be like outside, but like there's not a lot of like, I don't know, like set dressing I can do for that, like realistically, you know, with what we have right now. Like I could not think of a better place to do that, so I just used the sim sessions stage. And yeah, it was definitely an experience. And also the fact that like we got sim sessions like twice and then never again, like it was a really fun concept, and I think it could have been executed a little bit better. But also I thought for sure that like we were getting some form of band something that like a year that we got it, because it kind of screamed that, you know, like being able to perform, like it felt very much like that was going to be something that we had, and then we didn't get it. So like I thought it was really fun, and if that was like a sneak peek of like what bands could be, I am okay with that. I am. And I know a lot of people would love it. Like it would be very fun, and also it would come with like hobbies, and you know, people love hobbies. I've been asking for more hobbies for like, I don't know, a year now. Because like the more you play, the more you get kind of bored with like the amount of things you can do with your Sims. So I would love just like a hobby pack of some kind with like instruments, which would come with a band pack, but also different like dancing, like ballet would be so fun. And we've had that in like The Sims 2. I don't know if we had that in The Sims 3, but I feel like we did, and so it would only make sense that it would come to The Sims 4. Okay, so I kind of yapped over like the rest of the outfits because like I did not care about that one particularly. Again, I thought like from the waist up it was really fun, but wasn't really in love with the first one. But this second one is fun because I thought like an award show, right? An award show. They're like performing at, I like to say like the Grammys or whatever, right? They're like one of the musical performances. Like this kind of makes sense. Like I wanted something a lot more glammy, a lot more cohesive. So for this one, I went for like white dress with like pearl accessories and their hair down, like it has to be down. And I really like this one. I really like this one. I thought it came out really nice. And low-key, I literally dressed Zara. Also, I gave them names during this outfit. I low-key dressed Zara as the lead. Like, she always has like the longest dress and like usually the best hair. And I am so sorry. Like, I know I said that I was biased going into this, but like looking at it now and looking back on it, like I was like really, really biased. Because like this is giving very much lead singer hype a vibe. And I think it's sort of, I don't know, like I didn't mean it in a bad way because I do like the other two, I really, really do, but like I gave each of them their own sort of like role in the group, and she's definitely, I think, like lead singer, you know, like that's not bad. And then the other two, like there's a writer like somebody who writes the songs, and then there's somebody that dances, you know, like everybody has their part. Like Macy's the writer. And I really like this outfit for her too, actually. I think just because it's not the longest dress, it doesn't really give like the lead, but like I think it's really, really nice, and I think it looks really nice on her actually. Yeah, I think this outfit sequence is like the best. The last one is also good though. It is also good. I sort of made up for the lack of good outfits in like the first sequence, because I was really trying to like think. And so I did like pearl accessories, but also I wanted like a red lip. That would also be like the tie-in for them. And Cleo's the dancer. I made her the dancer because like everybody has to play their part basically, but they're still all the group, you know, like no one's above the group. I'm sure that's a quote from somewhere, but yeah. So like they all do the thing that like they're best at, but then they like come together in their group. It's almost like Chloe and Halle, but not really, because there's no like lead in Chloe and Halle. Like they're their own people. But like obviously like when they come together, like they're the group, you know. Like they do the things that they do together. And I don't imagine that like they're all their own artists, but like it kind of feels like that. Like they contribute to the projects collectively, but also like on their own with like the skill set that they have. And then this third one, the vibe that I wanted was like a spring concert of some kind. I don't know if there's like an event that happens in the spring, but like whatever that would be, I wanted them to have like a more like floral, springy kind of vibe, and I wanted it to be like purple. I realized when I was taking the screenshots that I gave Cleo a different color purple than everybody else, but also everybody else has a different color purple, and that wasn't on purpose. I really wanted them to have the same color purple. So Zara and Macy have on like a dress from Twisted Cat. They're not the same dress, but like they're from the same creator, so I assumed that like the dark purple, almost indigo color would be the same, but I don't think it is. Because I think Zara's is more dark purple while Macy's is slightly more indigo, which I don't mind. Like I don't mind, because like they're not supposed to be wearing like the exact same thing, but I don't know. It's definitely something to consider, I think. But I also really like this one because like I also added like butterflies, florals, and purple. Those were the vibes. And I really liked Macy's the most, I think. I think hers was my favorite outfit because of the butterflies. Like I think it was really, really nice. And like the butterfly shoes and stuff. And this hair is like perfect. Like it was absolutely perfect. It really all came together with Macy, I think. I think the other two look good, but I definitely think Macy is like the favorite of mine for this like last outfit sequence. And yeah, I tried to give her one of the other Twisted Cat dresses, and I even tried to give her like the same dress as Macy, but like I didn't want that. I did not want that. And I realized that like I dressed her in lavender actually, instead of it being like purple, it's lavender, which again I don't hate. I think it's fine that they all have like a different color. I think it's okay. The vibes are connecting, I think, I hope. But like I wish I went for like a slightly darker version of this, because it's like a really light purple. And that really wasn't my intention at the time. I don't know, I got caught up. Like the lavender looked really nice on her, and I kind of forgot what I had done for like the others. So yeah, I kind of got carried away. Oh, and I did not name this group. I'm gonna like pop the little screenshot from the Discord up. But one of my good friends actually suggested the name, and I thought it was funny and also fitting, so I went with it. But this is like the screenshot, right? I wanted it to feel very like city like in like the little background that you can see, so I took it in San Sequoia because it has like traffic signs and like architecture in the background. And it was much needed, because like I didn't know how else was gonna sell that, you know. But I don't really think that this stage fit for all of the particular vibes for like the different outfits, but it was the best I could do while still conveying stage, you know. But I had a lot of fun. I had a really lot of fun. And so let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you like the name, and I'll see you guys in the next video.